Good day, everyone. We are the Group 1. So, let's talk about types of text. So, there are 8 common types of text that we use every day. So, what are these types of text? So, the first one is narrative, expository, descriptive, persuasive, technical, dialogue, reflective, and the last one is comparative. And these types of texts will report this to my fellow members.
Hello everyone, I am Ridge Macy Bugtong, and here we have a narrative text. In narrative text, it is where you tell a story. It focuses on sequence of events, which often has a characters and setting. So in narrative text, it has a goal that engage the reader to create an emotional connection. So for example, in narrative text, you are writing a story about a young girl who finds a magical amulet. And then their narrative would follow her journey as she discovers the amulet's power. And then along her journey, he would face challenges or obstacles finding the power of amulet, and ultimately learns a valuable lesson at the end. So that would be one of the example of a narrative text. So everyone, I would like you to know that in narrative text, it has 5 key features. Firstly, we have a character. A character, it is the people or an animal involved in the story. And secondly, we have the setting. It is the time and place where the story takes. And thirdly, we have the plot. It is the sequence of events in the story. And fourthly, we have the conflict. It is the problem or obstacles that the characters face. And lastly, we have the resolution. It is how the conflict is being resolved by the character. And that would be all in our narrative text. Thank you!
Good day everyone, my name is Ivan Grace R. Persuasive text tries to convince the reader to believe or do something. Key features: clear position or argument, uses reasons, facts, and examples to support the point. Often addresses counter-arguments, examples, advertisements, opinion articles, and speeches. Analyze, look for the main argument and evidence, and see if it's convincing.
So good day everyone, so I'm Joseph T. Alquino. So I will be the one to explain expository text. So expository text is a type of writing that seeks to explain, inform, or describe a topic clearly and logically. So its primary goal is to convey factual information and break down complex ideas into understandable pieces. So expository writing is commonly used in academic settings, textbooks, instruction manuals, new articles, and how-to guides. So there are some key characteristics of expository. First is clear purpose. The writer's goal is to inform or explain something to the reader. Second is objective tone. Expository texts are typically neutral, avoiding personal opinions or emotional language. Third is structure. The text is often organized in a logical format such as cause and effect, compare and contrast. The fourth is factual information. Information is based on facts, research, and evidence. Last is clarity and precision. Expository writings aims to make complex ideas more accessible. And there are some examples of expository writings include research papers, news reports, scientific reports, and essays that explain a specific concept or process.
Good day everyone, my name is Gideon Pacheco, and today I'll be talking about the technical text. Technical text generally refers to written materials that convey complex information in a clear, concise, and precise manner. These texts share a focus on precision, clarity, and technical accuracy tailored to their specific purpose or audience. The primary aim is to inform or instruct and typically involves clear, precise language, factual data, and often jargon or terminology specific to the area. The situational is imagine you are standing in front of a coffee maker in your kitchen, but you are unsure how to use it. You want a simple cup of coffee, but you don't know how to process. Then you decided to check the instruction manual for a guidance. The analysis is to ensure the instructions are clear, logically ordered, and accessible to users of all experience levels. It might include the usability, completeness, and clarity. Overall, the information must be clear and easy to follow.
What is a dialogue text? A dialogue text is the written representation of conversation between two or more characters. It is the heart of storytelling, bringing characters to life and revealing their personalities, relationships, and motivations.
Reflective text. Share thoughts and personal insights. Key feature. First person perspective uses I. Focuses on personal experience and growth. Often explores lessons learned or new understandings. Example, diaries, journal entries, reflective essays. So I'm gonna give situational example of these three examples. So what the example of the situational example of diaries? Example, today I realized how much I've changed since last year. I'm more confident now, and I'm finally starting to believe in myself. So for the situational example of journal entries, example, looking back, I can see how learning to stay calm has helped me to handle tough situation better. I feel proud of how far I come in keeping a positive attitude. And the last one of situational example of reflective essays, example, helping out at the animal shelter taught me a lot about kindness and patience. I learned that even small actions can really help and make others feel better.
Here we have comparative text. Comparative text analyzes and compares two or more things. It highlights similarities and differences. It is also often used with the aims of informing or pursuing the readers. So, in comparative text, we will be giving the example or the scenario that you are a seller, and you would be comparing two different brands of smartphones. So in that scenario, you would be discussing their features, performance, price, and the overall user experience. You'd also be highlighting the strengths and weaknesses of each brands of smartphones. So here we have the example scenario of comparative text. In comparative text, also we have key features. Firstly, we have the focus on similarities and differences. It is where the text should be clearly identify the points of comparison. Secondly, we have the objective of analysis or objective analysis. It is in comparative text, we use as evidence and facts to support our claims. So it is our objective analysis. Thirdly, we have structure, clear structure. It is the organized comparison. It is organized the comparison logically using headings and subheadings to separate different aspects. And lastly, we have conclusion. In conclusion, it summarizes the key findings and offer final judgment and recommendation. So that would be all in our comparative text. Thank you.
Everyone, I am Jason Arnado. Today I'll be talking about descriptive text and its characteristic. So, descriptive text is a type of writing that paints a picture with word, aiming to describe a person, place, or thing detail. So, the purpose is to allow the reader or imagines the subject vividly. Key features, uses as sensory details and appeal to our senses like sight, sound, smell, and taste and touch. So, for example, is in touch. As you can see, the sun was soft and warm between my toes, while a gentle breeze brushed against my skin. So this helps the reader feel as they are experiencing the subject firsthand. No? So the second is create a vivid picture for the reader. So the writing creates a clear and vivid picture in the reader mind, making the description come alive. So for example is her dress, sparked like a field of diamonds, and under a spotlight capturing an audience attention instantly. So something like that. And third is use of figurative language, such as metaphors and similes, to add deep and interest. So examples of descriptive text include poetry, product description, and travel blogs. So each of these uses rich details and expressive language to engage this audience. So in analysis, analysis focus on the description language and imagery use. So when analyzing descriptive text, it is important to focus on the descriptive language and imagery use. So this analysis help us understand how the author use the word to create a vivid impression. So that's all. Thank you.